could well.
Stage 4 grand
some
finals.
demons that
Get
we've
it.
seen over the past 2 years.
I know I missed the first map. It was nearly bedtime. Running a little bit behind. I was not expecting straight 3-0s all the way through. Maybe I should have.
Teams just drawing the battle lines. Well, quite far back at the moment.
Maybe I should have.
Well, that's a Bobby native if I've ever seen one. Straight back up.
Literally, first thing I hear. First thing I hear.
Animus now.
Bro, they're just roasting you on chat again.
Bro, literally the first thing I hear when I start my stream is Bobby Nade. Like,
yeah, Bobby Nade.
Holy dude.
And again, these opening snipes are
both broadcasts I watched today.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, he does it through the crack. Are you joking?
Crazy.
The disrespect.
How on earth does he find
Why can't it be like a good thing?
Yeah.
You know, and they say, oh, that's a Bobby thing.
They've tried to slow things down on this attack. And then
we can't have nice things, chat. Unbelievable.
Nice things.
Yesterday in the Search and Destroy, he was lighting things up.
Rabal said he never agreed on 50 members. That's because he's a liar.
Yeah, he
Shark
is.
trying to make his move.
Wow, what a shot.
Finds it through the crack. Vieira's like,
Okay, I like that slow-mo they did there.
I know. He kind of cooked right there.
Kind of improvement. I like that.
Shark has found himself. There's just no way that Exclusive read this.
Well, no, they wouldn't, would they?
Do it to him.
Shark behind.
Do it to him, buddy.
Good for the first one. Shots out.
Okay, he's gonna get one, but he's not gonna be able to get the second.
Up through the smoke again. You can see the names.
Oh my God, he does get the second.
You're a little behind.
Down to the last couple of players, and I love this play call from Animus. Look, hang on, we've got full B-side control. Let's just get the bomb over here.
Yeah, it's been a very well worked round from Animus. Find the pick over towards the middle of the map. Exclusive lose a bit of pressure. Over towards it. It opens up some doors.
Who do you think will win? I mean, Exclusive looked pretty hot there. I saw Zim say no ping, no party. Is there like a massive ping difference between these teams?
Find the picks from the outside here.
I wouldn't know. I would say like most of the guys in Animus are in France, right?
Yeah,
so
that would be my assumption.
maybe the servers are pulling to
here on this re-entry. It's so difficult, huh?
wherever the guys are for maybe Veer. Where's he, in Germany?
I believe so.
You know what? You can't believe EU. They're always going to whine about something.
Yeah, that's true.
Snap onto the second player and find him quickly. He's got a real chance, but
I'm sure they'll be on Twitter to make excuses if anybody.
Nice job.
Blood from Says is the catalyst for a very, very good first round from Animus.
Yeah, Exclusive they just don't fill that hole in the gameplay, right? You lose the first blood, you lose that opening snipe. Sharp is able to walk straight through the middle of the map and completely puncture a hole in the.
Were we really only one round in? I swear that was the second round.
That was the absolute longest first round of any.
And now this is a much
that we've seen. They literally had time to clip that first and slow it down.
Yeah, that's probably why it felt so long. It's because they played that mid round. That's crazy. Yeah, only one slot, chat. So this is like probably the highest stakes. Arguably the highest stakes.
Veer said on his streams apparently that when it's their ping, they never lose to Animus.
Oh. All right.
Is it that drastic of a difference though?
Yeah, I thought EU was like all on fairly comparable ping.
Haven't really bit to anything. They haven't overextended.
Honestly, El France
made any mistakes just yet. But the slow movement coming through from Animus. Information gained now as the flash will come through. Exclusive will know that there is utility.
India's next weekend, I think, chat.
But have yet to really.
I think India, Africa, and NA. Or wait, no, NA's in 2 weeks.
You'll start to push up. Exclusive are relatively weak here on the A side, so if that's the bomb plant, that's the best way.
I will stream Africa finals, chat. I'm probably not going to stream any of the rest of it. Maybe like lower finals or upper finals or something. But
Spy hasn't made any noise. He's not sliding about the joint. He's just chilling there. And now you're going to take the gamble. 30 seconds left on the clock. It is going to be a B hit, but they're stacked up on the other side of the wall. You need some util.
India does have 2 slots, yes.
For a misstep to be made from Exclusive, and they ain't moved. Cesar is waiting for the initial push. Says will fall. Everybody else trying.
I don't know why you have one solo peek on the entry right there. Why not send 2?
Veer finds the shot. How
did Veer win that?
Oh, wow.
Bomb goes down. They did not have time to try and find the trade.
I guess in the scenario where somebody's holding along with a sniper, you don't want to get collided, but
backside is going to be able to potentially help Cathilla, but he falls anyway. Shock now left in a 1.
Oh my god, the timing.
This was the position that he found something for in the previous round. Ian finding a goddamn thing. Exclusive hold. One apiece.
All right.
I'm really surprised they're
Let's
actually
go.
the
W a ton there. That's a lot of passion.
Because he's showing the filler that, hey, somebody is pushing towards your outer side. Like, don't slide out. Like, let's just pre-aim that angle. He definitely saw
We get number one, Shane. I think you know the answer to that.
Of course, that leaves Shark stranded. Not much he can do there in that situation. Animus.
I think you can answer that question.
Who's gonna tell him?
Exclusive gonna answer back here on the defense, and that should again change things for Animus. Worth saying again that Exclusive, I think, will now find a lot more value in changing their setup ever so slightly. They are not watching the middle of the map whatsoever, and they will lose Spy. Now gonna take a 2-2 split, 2 players on A, 2 players on B.
So what's the move here for Animus now? Find a pick over towards this A
Hello?
side. So being given all an opportunity to push up, Via will say thank you very much. An aggressive angle. Catch a Shark off guard.
Gallerus is from Brazil. Sorry, not Garena. Good lord.
Once again, going to be a B hit. 2 players positioned once again towards the back of the site. Trophy system is down, so any util going through will get caught. Of course, it only catches a couple before expiring. There's that first bit of util. Both nades caught. One went straight past. The trophy system survives. Again, the stun going through. No information of any of this util, despite where Animus players are, or exclusive players, excuse me, are not.
Oh my.
The front door.
Surprised they didn't play off it.
Are they going to be able to find anything here? Absolutely not.
All right, well, it worked. Whoa.
And finding the kill.
All right.
One, but not the second. Well played from Exclusive.
Well played.
So patient. Did not have
Garena has 2 spots.
That round. Via evens the odds. It almost feels like Animus are maybe taking their time a little bit too much, maybe being a little too methodical. Defend the objective. They're finding their moments to
a little too methodical, you don't say.
Don't have a lot of time to
they've been trying to replicate the X-Rock strats.
Uh-huh.
They haven't necessarily panned out.
That's a
oh!
Oh
what?
my god, what a play off that nade. You get the initial hit marker onto one, you're like, right,
why,
cool, let's set a second
why
nade.
you hit back to B? Off a double kill. What?
The response from Exclusive.
Okay, well,
okay,
it worked. I don't know why he pushed that.
Oh, Veer, Chad, you remember when I said I've seen Veer hits or miss some of the craziest, like, easiest shots? That was one of those right there.
Expecting to catch Animus off guard. Yeah, there's a nade at your feet, boys, and you're down to a 5v3.
No, Garena never has stage 4 prize pool. For some reason, they just put it toward extra Masters tournaments.
Now, all of a sudden, Raid's in the middle of the map. Says finds Via, finds Nox. Bullets now very, very quickly. I think Nox will be questioning how the hell he actually managed to die, but nonetheless, a 4 versus 4. And again, a slower start from Animus this time around.
I want to see Animus start to hit A instead of B, right? You know, it's not like it hasn't been that successful for them so far, but we haven't seen a single A hit from them. They haven't been courageous enough to actually chow down A long. They can get those opening bloods. It's a much more difficult bomb site for Exclusive to actually re-enter into. But right now, they're just in an information gathering phase. You're in a 4 versus 4. No need to make anything crazy move. Again, the one thing that Exclusive, I will say, are doing is they don't have any coverage through the middle of the map. The closest thing they have is Spy watching the cross from down low on A. That is it. So they could get through the B cut here, and they would leave those 2 players inside the site totally helpless.
Never seen EU use the VMP? Yeah. Infinity said that yesterday, or today.
Players inside the site, though, have not done too bad of a job over towards B, in fairness.
True.
The only time that they have really had broken down over towards the side.
I guess with how slowly they play Search.
Aggressive, they didn't have the numbers, and the other round, that Shark managed to find a route in. Can they hold it down? Just even a trade would not be the end of the world. Anything more than that will be a bit of a disaster for us. Oh, that's a bad time to get a nade out. It's a terrible time.
Wait, what?
Okay.
That was a POV switch, right? I can.
That was a POV switch.
Okay.
It had to have been.
The timing does not go.
I think it was Caesar who baked the nade. They swapped over to Champy's POV.
They're trying to find the pick on the outside, but it's not looking likely.
Yep.
It's going to be a 2 versus 3.
I think he took a hit marker.
Needed from Exclusive.
What util do you
have? Boy.
No trophies in sight, so if you
That's ballsy. Honestly, good play though. They get cover on him.
The reaction's quick. No, it's not. He immediately transitions to a second, brings us down to a 2 versus 2, but you do know where those players are.
Oh, he's got a stun! Oh, no hit.
Start making their move. Spy on his way through.
What the? Hello, Saze?
Oh, they're flipping on him.
He's stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Puts the smoke.
What was Saze doing?
Brother.
Exclusive get through the setup of Animus.
Best in the West, probably Galores.
And they do it here in the search as well. 3-2.
What was that transition on towards Gefilla? Like, he should be dead to rights. There's absolutely no reason for him to be able to exit the site in the way that they do, let alone get that second kill on Gefilla. That is nutty.
Yeah, chat. We got no CDM for the next 3 weeks, so I figure might as well make the most of the stage 4 finals.
Between the two teams, it's 2 versus 3 in the blink of an eye for Exclusive. Animus are finding first bloods, they're finding advantages, but they're not making them count. It kind of feels like a bit of a flip from yesterday.
What's this? Stage 4 grand finals. EU, come on, lock in. Lock the freak in. Come on, Veer. What the?
He's not going to.
Is he lower?
Find the pick. And all of a sudden,
where'd he hit him from? Oh, he was so long. Okay, yeah.
It takes something quite special to pull this.
It was a good wrap.
Not going to happen, but 3 apiece. I think if I'm one team...
Okay, tied up.
I think Animus will be a little disappointed to be level heading into the defensive side. Exclusive have pulled a couple around.
I don't know between SPG and OUG who will win. I think if OUG beat Q9 in round 1, I think they make it to stage 5. I think if they lose round 1, then it's probably Jover.
Standard rounds. I'm kind of surprised in a way they didn't do it more consistently there on their first 6. But nonetheless, we're going to switch sides now. Exclusive.
Obviously, it's not completely over, but that makes it substantially more difficult.
There's not going to be an HSO to meet you on the other side. Just clearing space, gathering information right now. You've got to be very careful that Sage doesn't whip you out from the middle of the map. No! That's a USS-9, by the way. That shouldn't do that.
We're just living in an SMG player's world, I'll tell you. I used to be that guy when I was young, but now I'm a stiff AR.
Broken guns in COD Mobile? No way.
Never.
It's such a struggle to deal with when players like Spy have got shots as crispy as that. Now all of a sudden the players on Animus over towards this B side potentially have a extremely...
Ooh, Godlike or X-Rock face from upper brackets. Godlike play the loser of SPG versus Wolves.
B wasn't too bad. Utility starting to be sent out. You can see they've got one player through the middle of the map.
OUG play Q9 first.
The cross. So it's going to be down to these 4 players. Try and get something.
Oh, stun hits.
Here comes Exclusive. Sour will be able to find one with a shotgun.
Gotta commit.
Find a way out as well.
Oh my god.
You gotta get at least one here.
All right, there he is.
There we go. Scenario, but they pinch. They do it well. They do it effectively.
Oh yeah, Neil gets this. Beautiful.
Make it a 4v1.
Yeah.
They know. Good shots.
Again, I feel like
it's the last time we saw Narc sniping.
On B have been pretty weak. Like they need to start being more aggressive with the HSO. You need to be a little bit.
Jabin and 7 underperformed in LAN last time.
That cut, right? I mean, it just.
I didn't know Jabin did 7.
The best teams here on Coastal play this map, and right now.
I think part of the issue is them trying to force Jabin in for hardpoint.
From the team on defense, which is currently Animus, maybe they'll have more fortune.
I don't remember a ton about the numbers for that. I would have to look back.
Getting aggressive. And they managed to find these picks as well. It's just
yeah, I don't know what OUG will do about only having 6 players for champs. That'll be interesting. I mean, they're only gonna have a starting 5 anyway, but I don't know if that means they have to like cut somebody or.
Reinforcements should be on their way. Shark finds one. There are the reinforcements. Legged for Vier is going to continue to survive. Neil will find one back under Narcs. It's a 3 versus 2. Shark still stuck towards the back. Eventually dealt with. Yathila here kind of just stuck in a corner.
Wait, this might work.
And Animus.
What the?
I mean, it's just
what the?
Oh, yeah,
what the?
Trying his best. He's done extremely well to get out. Gets taken down.
They're a little lost in the sauce.
Yeah, they are.
In fairness, Brody, I feel as if Shark survived.
Without 7 and Jabin, OUG's cooked. I mean, they beat Wolves without Jabin, so I don't know. I would really agree with that.
That's what you need to be doing right now. You need to be changing things up on the defense because I think Exclusive have figured out what the defensive setup looks like for Animus, and they are going for it over and over again. They are going to go for a bit of a change of pace here. I guess kind of gambling that maybe Animus would reinforce that B-bomb site a little bit more, but early util going to let them know exactly what's happening. If they didn't know those 5 nades over the top, most certainly now they will.
Oh,
good opener. Well. That's big.
Spy will find Nox.
I can't believe he's just sitting there.
Just getting.
Oh my god, they don't check it! Oh my god, he gets 3!
The aggression doesn't pay off. Seize shuts them down almost on his own. And where is Veer?
Veer.
Oh, okay,
he's stuck in spawn, bud.
Side, but Exclusive, a little disjointed in that push, and Seize will say thank you very much. 11 kills to his name.
Why they only have 6 players? Because I'm pretty sure champs rules is only allows 6.
Veer now has to do the impossible. This is a setup that's all too common. You can see that again here. Sage
that's a pistol, chat.
Just don't tech down low, and he pieces them all up. Now Veer has to do more or less the same thing. They are more or less in the same place, and EU players do kind of have this tendency, should we say, to overpeak, so you might be given a freebie.
Yeah, I feel like the consensus is that it would be Wrath, Tech, Cartel, 7 solo. I would agree with that.
You're kind of hoping, praying for some kind of magical collat to come your way.
I think in that scenario, just to talk on Saze's 3-piece, like, why was nobody watching Stairs?
Yeah.
That was my thought as well. Like,
yeah. Has led to Veer being left at a 1 versus 3.
I thought that was a terrible play by him because I was like, oh, wow, they're definitely going to check it. And then nobody checked it.
The problem is, they know where the bomb is. They've got an idea where Veer is, but sometimes...
Ooh, imagine he hits that.
As well, and Veer will say thank you very much.
No.
Gets a shot off.
Guys, he doesn't have time. Why are you peeking?
14 seconds to try and do something. He knows that one's behind
just
the
get out of
dodge,
dodge, bro.
Needs to be perfect.
All right.
Find them. Animus, patient.
That went on longer than it should have.
Sails will line up the majority of the kills in that round, which will help them.
Grand finals, chat. They're tied 1-1.
Still have a lead, but the
Best of 7.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest again. The fact that they give him so many looks is wild. You just gotta sit in corners. You guys do not need to be challing in the way that you are.
I would agree, chat. I would say 7's irreplaceable in Surge. And the fact that he's already in one of their control lineups helps substantially as well. Because in best of 7, you always get to pick one control map, so they could just pick Crossfire every time, especially with how booty their takeoff was at the end of the stage.
Neil will find another as well. 4 versus 2. Neil going to go on a flank. Says may well be the next one on the chopping block, but one player over towards the back side. It's going to be Nox, expecting players on the cross through the middle of the map. That's where Says is right now, and he may well get caught.
Yeah, Neil can literally just do anything at this point.
Yep. Possible situation to win.
There it is.
Animus exclusive.
Match point.
The good. They are 1 round away from taking the lead in this grand final.
This does
Coaches in OUG, Hippo and Flower from Korea.
Just the reaction. Sour only finds 1 on that B cut, on that cross towards B. Just change things. You have to have your shotgun player playing close to that cut. The fact that they haven't done it over and over again is just insane to me. Animus keep on sending numbers towards A. They keep on not really holding B properly, and that is their downfall at the moment. Does feel like it's once again going to be a B hit, and Spy has nobody to contend with through the middle of the map.
I like this aggression that's come out from Gathilla, though. He's really shut down.
Yeah, Exclusive just have so much room to move around with the setup that they have. And Gathilla gets first blooded.
What Animus are going to do? Or do they just
That's probably it.
They're holding the same angle again if you're Sour. Exclusive once again, though, they've had so much success over towards B, then why wouldn't you go there?
Oh boy.
Looks like they're going to change things up, and he'll find Says. One more player in towards the middle of the mark is going to be.
Bro, there you go.
Okay, Sawo. Okay.
Nice transfer.
All
right.
Narks 2v2.
Side of Exclusive, Neil will fall 2v2.
Sawo might have just saved this round to double sniper plate. Sawo is going to be playing for the back exits. He cannot afford to miss this snipe. This has to hit.
Couldn't even shoot.
Doesn't pull the trigger, but gets the information. Nox is on his way over as well. They have to be meticulous. They have to be perfect. Oh, they go behind.
They don't hit anything off of the util.
No. What feels like only 10 minutes ago. The push is starting to come through.
They're also not cooking the nades at all, so they're not doing themselves any favors.
So we're going to try and find a way
for the likelihood of success on that.
Going to create chaos. Champy just ringing bullets out as quickly as he can. Nox is going to find a push, but he's all on his own. Sour left in a 1 versus 2.
Well played.
His old team. Exclusive. Find map number 2. They are making mincemeat of Animus in this grand final.
I can't believe Jai put up 67 on freaking Elevate.
Animus, man,
what the heck, man?
Defense out because
he was
beaming really poor. I don't even think they had a shotgun out at all through that search and destroy. If they did, it wasn't there for very long, and it certainly wasn't in the right spot.
Brother,
I mean, no wonder.
Brother, you gotta quit spamming. Oh my god. I gotta time you out. You gotta quit spamming. I do think the OUG are really strong. I think overall, they have looked stronger than Godlike. I think it's a question of what Godlike do we see in playoffs.
And they just still consistently aren't playing around it properly. I don't know, if I had to pinpoint one problem there for Animus, it's that the consistency is key, and it just was not there whatsoever. For Exclusive, though, I mean, shout out to them. Again, we talked about the fact that
by having the grand finals,
they know what they need to do. And again, I think that totally...
I mean, I think to a degree, the one thing is that I think you can justifiably claim is there is very little on the line in Garena's Stage 4 grand finals.
I think it's a fair assumption to say say that every single time we were over towards B, it felt
But
like
with that being
Exclusive
said, they
were
still lost.
probably about
So
80% of the time. Over towards A, they didn't have much luck, so they were just like, okay, well, let's just keep hitting B.
advantage of coming in hot from the lower bracket, I guess.
On their attacking rounds didn't nearly have the same success.
Because Elevate looked like a completely different team.
Well, I mean, visualizing what was working and doing it over and over again. It never really felt like Animus made that many adjustments to it, though.
Stage 5 is November.
Animus still had only 2 players there. Tried to change the position up, and it just didn't work.
Did you say Jai's the best rookie this season?
Like, you know, there are certain I want to say meta ways to play Coastal Search in the story. You kind of almost have to play closer to. I keep on ringing back on.
He's probably up there.
He's just the reason they lost that.
Jai, Rise. It's just tough to. It's tough to compare without seeing them head to head, but I think Jai has bigger overall impact on his team.
If they win this series, they'll watch that back and be like, "Damn, we played that really badly." Like
predictions on Godlike versus SPG.
Big picture here for a second. Outside of this grand final,
I think that the BO7 format advantages Godlike more, just because they're a stronger respawn team.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut the mustard against even teams from like Japan. That Diabolos
cut the mustard?
Yeah,
is that a saying?
The best showing from Animus, especially what we've seen yesterday, right? I mean, they put up some decent numbers and some decent players, I want to say, on the Coastal. Exclusive said, though.
I've never heard cut the mustard.
Who said cut the mustard?
Didn't play well yesterday.
Brody did.
Well today. We've got
oh, did he?
Yeah, he just said that. I was like, what?
It's gotta be.
What does that even mean?
We said if they can take the search and destroy, this should be their series to lose. Well, there's the first one. We may not.
It's an old head saying. Makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, we talk about momentum coming into this series from the lower bracket final. Exclusive had that going.
Yeah, all CDM playoff matches are BO7.
One game mode that Animus just looked way better than Exclusive yesterday. We heard Vera in the interview saying, "Look,
if OUG can fix their control, it's an easy dub for them against Q9." I don't think anything is an easy dub for them because I think ultimately Q9 are still going to end up getting a raid in there, but I think it's winnable for sure. Like their search was so close.
So now you're starting to get a little bit stressed because you go in a raid, and this is where they won 3-0 yesterday. In that
when you stream and COD
final, this is an
probably sometime this week. Maybe like Thursday, Friday.
Well, here we go. Moving on to, as you mentioned, an exclusive map. 3-0 yesterday. If they can take this,
the BO7 format is
never
for CDM.
Team like Animus.
I think it's search, hardpoint control.
How resolute they can be.
Search, hardpoint control.
Can they do it in this position?
Search.
Backs firmly
right
up against the wall. Let's not forget though, how many times Animus have come from the loser side and done this to Exclusive. They know how to fight from losing positions, Brody, but you're really tightly up against the wall now.
Man, this is going to be difficult, isn't it? I mean, it really does just kind of exemplify how important that was. Again, you cannot ban out controls here with this format. There are 2 controls. You only get to pick them. And you got to imagine this was the exclusive pick. So,
Godlike hardpoint was good in CDM 9. It's been shaky this season. I think a lot of Godlike fans misremember CDM 9 because Godlike have not really performed substantially worse in this CDM than they did last CDM. Like they won more matches in stage 2 than they did last time around. They just didn't put up the maps that they did, and they didn't have somebody like OUG only won what they beat Godlike, but they only won 1 map outside of that. I think people are misremembering. I think the top 3 finish gave them rose-colored glasses about everything that happened prior to that, you know?
Hey, look, I think if you're Animus, you probably try and ice Exclusive if that's what they're trying to do. You try and slow them down.
Because Godlike, last season, Godlike were pretty much like exclusively firing range merchants.
Right? You know, just slow things down a little bit, take a while.
My phone's out of battery.
For a very large, like that was how they stayed in.
That means nothing to any of these guys.
Masters.
Absolutely nada. But yeah, I mean, it's why not, right? I mean, this is probably a positive for them because they need to.
So I don't feel like they've regret. I think if anything, their hardpoint is improved substantially. It's once again just a difference in the success of the teams around them. Because Godlike never beat X-Rock last CDM. They didn't beat SPG until playoffs.
Saying, like, hey, like, you know, we know what we got to do. I think it's fair to also assume that Animus will also have looked at that Rage control.
Like, the Q9 is really the only difference
went wrong, right?
in where they got.
I think for me, that's kind of the way we've got to look at this.
Relative to last season, worse.
I want more of a series on our hands.
And then obviously we didn't get to see what they would do in stage 3, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we've just seen them come in a little cold. I mean, we talked about the momentum that Exclusive would have.
I think if they had picked better maps in stage 2, they would have made it to stage 3.
Search and destroy, but it definitely felt like it did. We knew they would probably come out.
Last CDM Godlike got 3-0'd by AG.
If you're Animus,
True, there were not DQs. Disconnects involved in that, but yes, true, 100%. Like,
we'll see how it's going to go down. Hopefully, we can load in pretty shortly because we want to keep.
I would argue
these teams battling it out, but what a story.
I would argue Godlike have looked better this CDM than they did last. They just didn't have an opportunity to prove it in stage 3.
To do it would be a sensational time to start turning things around, wouldn't it? It's the prime time to get the dub.
Yeah, it's something actually I wanted to bring up at some point during the
thoughts on Green in stage 4.
So Raballo, I think, tweeted.
Elevate do in fact still have that dog in them.
Whatever Raballo says, kind of you take it with a massive grain of salt. But still, he was saying that like Exclusive are kind of a team to look out for come World Champs if they do qualify. They're the kind of team that you've got to keep an eye on.
That was a
Bobby Smoke.
They'll be perfectly fine. Right now, though,
yes, not going to disagree with that. So it was beaming.
Exclusive can keep this up, or Animus can show them what they can do.
Hello.
Defensive start for them. Shock will find a couple over this outside towards ramp. Spine will eventually deal with him, and the press over towards B will continue.
A freebie over towards A.
Try the distraction tactic over towards A whilst he's at it though.
Oh, he's pushing all the way through. Oh.
Yeah, he is.
Now Exclusive trying to make their way
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
So now
I mean,
I guess they don't know what direction he's gone to, but they read it. Yeah. Wasted opportunity.
So Animus not going to have to deal with that. They do have to deal with the pressure on towards the point though, Ton. And Gafilla finding that too. Well, that's going to make things awkward.
That's the kind of start you would have wanted if you're an Animus fan. The lead only ever so slight as far as the kills go, but 3 will do you all day long. And now it gets to, well, not quite panic stations for Exclusive, but they would like to get a hold of B pretty quickly. Githilla has been caught out though. The push comes in from ramp. There's 4 kills going to fall away.
Lives even.
They'll start to make their push over towards B. Neil holding to the middle of the map. This should be B gone, but Animus are here to contest this as long as they can.
I think at this point, if you're Animus,
it's a good control.
Go for the point anymore,
this should be
sure
locked in.
Laundry,
ooh, if they can hit the wrap through basketball, it might be over.
Just push it through, bud.
Yeah.
Push it.
I think they might actually be paying for the Zim spawn trap right now, which is a wild.
You gotta kill him. You gotta kill him first.
Oh my god, wait, yeah, he's right. I didn't even realize Animus have 2 people in their spawn, but they're not killing anybody. They finally get 1 there. They lose. They don't even get a single kill off the spawn trap.
That's tough.
That's crazy. That's so troll.
But from what felt like a decent start from Animus, Exclusive have blown them out the water.
Yeah. This is exactly what you see for Exclusive. Oh, Veer's going to bring that Predator missile down. That's not a great position to be in. You should find more value with it as well. Exclusive.
Let's get info.
No real pressure here. Animus, they've got players in the right spots, Ton. They're just not winning the fights. If you're Gafilla, you have to go massive here through glass. You've got to be getting the kills off spawns, and he's not even doing that. He's worried about players moving past him.
Okay.
That's psychotic.
Yeah.
Out to play and gets shut down immediately.
Hey, bro, you're in a 3v8, my guy.
9 versus 3. You've got to wonder, is it worth it? The answer to that one was absolutely not.
Absolutely freaking out. Especially War Machine. Like, what?
Yeah.
You want that off spawn?
Lights out. Incredible work over towards B, but I think Animus's mistake was trying to contest over towards
Narcs on a goose egg.
They should have backed it
That's
up
tough.
towards A. They lose more
Here,
gun
this
fights.
is how you do it.
Oh, seems like a good time to have a War Machine, eh?
Yeah, dude.
Alright, never mind. Terrible time to have a War Machine.
It was a bit of both, right? It was a bit of, you know, not making sure they held onto Laundry, but also trying to push through Bedroom when you didn't have any map control.
Whoa!
Alright, these
did find one, but
these is some of the operators of all time.
The utility as well. They've got the first wave of gunfights. They've got players on both of the points.
Good shot from Champy, find himself
oh,
in a
wow.
good spot.
How did Saze get back there?
1 and 2 though, a bit of a flank coming through. Finds a bit of Laundry control, and now all of a sudden Exclusive have got to make their mind up on what they want to do, because a couple of kills have went down over towards this A side as well. If you're Animus, you would love to get a couple of ticks over towards this side.
Brother, what are we doing?
To get aggressive with it. Shots in over towards the stairway. We'll find plenty. Getting aggressive now as Animus will be batted away. Exclusive. A minor scare, but they survive it.
Honestly, with the way they play their operators, I feel like they would have more success with like death machines and equals.
Yeah, they don't have death machines and equals right now.
I don't think they have equals. They probably have a death machine somewhere, but
advantage to any player trying to chow through. Yeah, all the right decisions being made right now by Animus. You can capture B here. I also equally love this though.
Yeah, Claw.
Exclusive. They're not heavily aggressing into this one. They're setting themselves up that inevitable
That Claw.
rotation
Dude, he's gonna get recharged back on it, but he is getting.
It's not going to be garage control.
Ooh.
I was
about to say torch, but
spawn trap was on the go, but
actually, they might not have either. If they've got Annie and Claw.
Killer in the end now from Caesar. B should be gone, and it is. Animus will get a hold of that in a relatively even game now. But the setup now from Exclusive has been able to all transpire for a little while. They've got themselves over towards the garage.
All right, there's one DM.
Yeah, there it is.
They're in a good spot, but look at this push that's coming in from Animus. They're flanking as well.
Yeah, they're about to put him in. The
blender. Yep.
Uh-oh. I don't think they're going to get the spawn trap
Claw
in
shut
time.
down.
Investment coming out from player number 2. So
Chad, has anybody gotten more than one kill off an op?
actually, they are going back to take him down. The M will go out. A couple of kills coming through, and now the effort here from Exclusive to put the spawn trap.
Oh my gosh! What the?
Absolutely nothing. Couple of ops coming out from Animus. They want this.
Oh! Hold up!
Oh yeah, they're popping 3.
Oh my gosh! They're okay. I don't hate this. Oh, the nade!
No trophy.
Yet, but A-Star needed to take Exclusive down to 7. Big investment coming in.
All right, there's a second there.
There you go. Yep.
It'll be a disaster for
He's leading the pack. Oh, there goes 2 for Sawo too.
Mm-hmm. That should be the round.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, good value there.
That Exclusive can do to stop it is at least
Gathilla, I know it's calling to you. Don't touch it.
They need to do something like that. They're gonna get the round, absolutely. But a lot
All right.
invested to make sure they
Good.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest, that's perfectly normal investment from Animus. Great round from them.
Yeah, Narcs is still on 1. I don't.
Just a little bit.
I feel like there are people that commit to the Type 63 who don't know when to put away the Type 63. Like,
yeah, you gotta roll. Like you're 3 rounds in, you got 1. You gotta change it up, big dog.
That's how Animus win that round.
What is he?
I'm assuming he's Marksman AR.
AR?
from Animus. Not so much questioning it, but now
I feel like Marksman SMG would just be too restrictive in regards to the role that he's playing. I could be wrong.
You might be right.
But also, if you're SMG, just run a USS because it's an AR.
Yeah, this is true.
Find a couple of shots. Gathilla should, well, not be long for this well for much longer. Spy can find 1, 2. Kills being traded across the board over towards this B side. It looks like Exclusive will come out on top.
Bro, it's perpetually flashed.
Towards this point here, Animus getting the wave of gunfights though. That's going to make things awkward now. You fully push them back, and again, you don't have anybody to concern about over towards Bedroom's side. Leave this point. Just go straight towards A. Animus have fully invested in defending B.
Oh yeah, they're wrapping you too.
To get some progress over there.
Shark with the flank. Sends 2 players back to the respawn queue. We're going to try and send a couple more as well. Can find Neil. Viola's there for the trade. Exclusive being farmed here. They need to find something pretty quickly.
The fact that Animus are winning this in an effective 4v5 is bananas.
Animus looking to take the lead. Exclusive 3-0'd them yesterday.
Hey, 3 kills on the board.
There we go. He's tripled his output.
Second to go back to be through over by A here. Shark, you got to be careful here. Kills have come through. I don't think they're going to go for it. I think they're just leaving it. They're going to send some util over. Maybe they can get it, but the stack is pretty good from Animus. I love that play call. You've got the stack. You've got an extra 60 seconds. You do have a 7 life advantage, though, if you're Animus.
That's good, nade. Zone it off.
Exclusive had to find something, and now they can take their time. But so can Animus. They can set themselves
All right,
up.
You got to move forward.
For that advantage. It's been whittled down.
Big kill.
Operator's going to start becoming available. Say's just caught with his pants down. Shark can find something under Via. Every single kill that Animus can find is massively important. The trade going to be there from Spy on the
What?
Shark.
Whoa.
Should be, and is. Investment had been made from Neil. He hasn't found a great deal with it and has to start getting aggressive. Does get taken down, but the
big kills
via Laundry. 11 versus 7 now. Say's, can he find this gunfight? It's important that he did and does. Big gunfight over towards the backside of Laundry.
Oh my gosh.
Still surviving.
Champy.
Now down to a 5v9. This is investment from DM. Is
Oh, he doesn't know there's one next. Oh, it's free.
Oh,
big pred.
What?
Yup.
And he's found 2. Oh,
how did he die?
Gets caught off guard.
He hopped out and Say's or Narcs cooked him.
No respawn coming back through.
Oh my gosh.
Use it. Spy. As the Annihilator out, Shark gonna try to get something going. Nox can find Via. Has to find this gunfight if he's sharking. That might well be that. Spy still with the Annihilator.
That's it.
And he dead?
Wow, a lot of investment.
Wow.
Once again.
Oh, man.
A lot invested from Exclusive, but they don't get the return they wanted.
Yeah, I'm at the very least glad for Champy.
Yeah, I didn't realize Narcs had an angle from the opposite side. All right, Narcs picking it. Claps in chat for Narcs. All right.
Here we go.
He went from 2 to 9 that round. We like that.
You just needed you to hear him say
Exactly.
his name.
Some motivation. Not the best DM, not the worst.
Exclusive, they are totally panicking. They're trying to retake through the middle of the map.
Via has the war machine available.
I mean, I don't hate this out of them.
Finding plenty with it as well. There's that investment that Champa wanted to make in the previous round. It finds its way through.
They got Saze. They know he's out there. The Pred was called, so they got the intel. They know he's lurking. Ooh, Neo.
Oh, shot him in the legs twice. Oh no.
Push over towards Garage. There's still some progress being made. From Animus over towards B.
Sparrow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That Sparrow is going massive.
Yeah, that's huge.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, through the trophy.
Who to know?
Wow.
Biggest operator of this game.
Unquestionably.
Yeah, but nobody goes
That's big.
Class, nobody bedrooms. That's not going to stop them getting towards A. You've got a massive life advantage.
Y'all got to clear out the spawn. They've got so much spawn pressure.
Maybe a little bit too much, but at the same time,
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to.
Don't think you can afford to give this one away. So
oh my God, he still dies. He traded it though.
If you're those players, you have to win.
They're just getting through at will.
A couple of underway. How was Saves from that second? It's gonna get taken down by the Predator missile. Still 20 versus
Why
10.
are you running?
Sowell stopping the time. Deal with dealing with him, but still.
Oh, Bobby Nade. That was 100% of Bobby Nade.
That was an Annie.
A has been captured. Plenty of progress being made over towards B, but
they're panicking.
Yeah, they are.
Exclusive still with a life advantage. I'd be careful though, because it can very quickly fall away from you. Control, right? One wave of gunfights, one stack, and it is done.
Yeah, I don't know where. It's like top laundry. Yeah.
Yep.
Hold up. Oh my God, they're trolling. Neil's gonna die. Oh my gosh.
This is it. This is the game.
That's Tempest.
That's it.
Oh my God, they're trolling.
They have. That's it.
Dump the ops. Oh my gosh, Exclusive trolled so bad.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that was on par with the freaking OUG versus who was it? WL. Oh brother.
We said if Exclusive can find the search and destroys, it should be their final. We did not count on.
Oh brother.
I just don't know how you lose that, man.
That's crazy. What was it? It was a 20v10.
Yeah.
You control, right?
7v16.
That's what we want to avoid right now.
It was 7v16 and they trolled it.
That's crazy.
He goes down. Ton. Now that's.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's what happens when you get laundry control and you spawn them out basketball, bro. There's no way they can make it there. You got 3 stack in the hill.
Despite the fact that you got a massive light of
that's crazy, chat.
I mean, shout out to Animus, man, because you can tell they did that. They knew exactly.
Yeah, they choked the mess out of that.
Over and over again. Only 1 round loss. You got to give Animus enough for that.
Incredible. Like from Animus, and that's the thing we saw instead about control, since it's.
Why is it not playing back at the proper speed? Oh my God. Just freaking play. Oh my God. I'm going to lose my mind. Chat, I switched to Firefox because Chrome was being so booty.
And all of a sudden, these teams are evenly poised heading in.
Wait, maybe it wasn't actually bugging and that's just the way that Tun talks. That might be what it was. Hey, wait, how is Rabala talking in my chat right now?
It's a best of 3. Okay, I just uber confused myself. Anyway, we're kind of just down to a best of 3 was my point I was trying to make. It's honestly, there's been a couple of mistakes here and there from Chris today, and we are just going to try and ignore them. But no mistakes necessarily made from Animus when they.
No, chat. Chrome sucks. Chrome is objectively bad. I'm quitting Chrome.
Both hands, but for Exclusive, I mean, Spike was 13 and 5 in particular in that map. I don't know how true that is. To be honest, 13-5 over a control would be crazy. There's just not many interactions whatsoever. I think that possibly could have been the search and destroy from before. I didn't actually even look at the scoreboard. I was too busy trying to count.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. I'll have to look at the scoreboard.
Yo, mods, did Shafi unban Raballo?
Still, just a really good game on the whole there from Animus, right? You've got to give him some props. I will say,
how's he talking?
I've got to stop being such a negative Nancy man on some of these games. But exclusive, it feels
true.
Like a time when they lose one of the control zones, they kind of started panicking just a little bit on the defense post capture, right? I think that was true, especially in that final round where they obviously they made the right decision. They
3 more, best of 7.
Life advantage, but they didn't fully back up around the point. They didn't fully get themselves ready for.
No, it was real Raballo. I checked the channel.
Watching the flank, Sauer was able to get through way too easily. Little bits like that, I think, can definitely hurt you. But again, I want to give Animus some real props because they definitely performed very well on that map. You can tell they made adaptations from what happened yesterday, and it definitely played out. So Animus, they finally stopped the momentum of exclusive.
And that was important. I think if exclusive find that map, I think that might be the series, right? I think the momentum far too in their favor. They would have been one map away. All of a sudden, we're heading to a combine. The Animus managed to just about juke out yesterday.
Raballo can escape any jail.
And is this the kind of map that Animus want now? After finding that raid control, do they want to revel in the chaos, or is it going to be exclusive to do so?
I was real confused for a second. I was like,
we'll find out.
I thought they were going back to raid. I was like, what? Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that did that.
As mentioned,
weird map order?
3 to play now. Who's going to come out on top?
That's
really
this is typical.
Rejects versus Animus? Oh, Animus for sure.
I don't know how much of that map was exclusive playing out of their damn minds or exclusive playing off the back of that 3-0 over 117 not found. Momentum definitely feels like it was a big part of it. Animus have now found their footing in the series for the first time. Maybe they can find their footing in the hard point as well. Who knows? Combine though, always a real fun one. We did see this back in that last best of 5.
Oh, it can get chaotic.
Holy.
Yesterday it was Says who just went crazy. It was Says who
just looked like a Garena broadcast for a second.
And
yeah,
he's
right.
Gonna need to do that again by the looks of things because Vieira's like, yeah, okay, it's my turn.
It was because my resolution had dropped to 720.
I always make sure I change that to 1080 as soon as I get in. I don't like it on auto.
I think early on here, right, of course, you don't want to give a lot of time away on P1. The big thing, of course, is those P2 spawns, as it is on a lot of maps. So, you know, I think you're making sure you lock down.
Did they say who picked this map? Was this, no, this wasn't a,
absolutely everything. European Call of Duty.
I do not know.
This wasn't an exclusive map.
Speaking, but that is the idea. And currently it is Animus spawning on the right side of the map for that. They're also now in control, but those 3 calls coming through from exclusive.
I feel like exclusive started on P2 side, right?
Oh, yeah, they did have the good side. You're right.
The way that exclusive are shooting, they may well
so this is
just trying to
Animus
survive.
map pick.
Yeah.
Okay, if they can't get the spawns,
that would be my assumption anyway.
At least pick up the time.
All right, fair.
30 seconds going to go their way. Gathilla will be able to find a couple of freebies as he locks down. A couple of seconds.
They're doing a great job of getting that P2 side, but they give a lot of time off P1.
Yeah.
And this is what we're talking about, right? You get a player towards the back.
Gonna be tough to maximize.
Hard point down. Just make sure that nobody gets in through the front. That's the main thing. That's the play. Right
kills. Trophies down.
Oh, yep, they're smashing one by one now.
Yep.
You gotta hold, Neo. You gotta hold. Why? There's no way you were just pushing in there.
We need more dimensions.
Investment start to come through.
Champion's probably dead.
We know how efficient he can be with this war machine. He is going to find
okay, Veer.
Okay.
Oh, they flipped him out already.
All right. All right. Well played. There's nobody anchoring either.
30 seconds to play for.
So you know what? We'll just sit here. Come at me.
At least read the spawn through the front. Kind of surprised that the spawns did flip in that way, but Animus now spawning out on the other side of the map for the back 15 exclusive. Still vying for this time. One last.
They're doing a great job of just solo setting this. They got
2 kills.
Wow.
Wow. What says?
What the?
Did he get 3 with a pistol there?
Wouldn't be surprising.
Was that 2 and 2?
Jesus. The next hard point is concerned. On the whole, though, I'm happy with that if I'm exclusive.
Yeah, it's not a bad return realistically, is it? You kind of go split on that one. Considering the rotation of spawn wasn't there, you would take that over towards P3 as well. Because right now it's Animus in control. Yeah, starting to find
Neil needs value.
Can they find a
oh, shotgunned!
Anything up? Or can he? Yes, he does. He finds Sawu, but all of a sudden says Death Machine is out. They're trying to farm them away off the outside.
Okay, Spy.
Yes.
What you got, Shark?
You got to get in there, buddy.
Some serious damage here, backing towards the top.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Ooh, value.
Through everybody and their nans. Animus now back into
Ooh, I can't believe he gets another one to go on that. Oh man, that's big time. Animus back in.
Yeah, they are, and they dump the spawns too. This is not good for exclusive.
Yep. Nobody on the setup.
Animus, now the first thing to touch, everybody knew you've got one up in the back pocket, and Sour's immediately going to bring it out.
Oh, those poor French nanas.
What?
It's a hell of a way to go, but again, it's kind of going to go 50-50 between Animus and Exclusive.
They punch it through the front.
Good double chow.
Yep.
W map positioning now. They just got to clear these guys out through P2.
Oh my gosh, that's good flick. Just sit and wait.
A little bit of control, but it's not necessarily the easiest one to hold. They need to push out both sides. Easier said than done.
That's just so chaotic here on the water.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Narcs goes huge with the Sparrow.
Generate their forces to stop Animus even touching the time, and now they've lost full control. This is a good opportunity for Animus to absolutely farm for exclusive.
Trying to find something. Need to get themselves back into this game. It's still,
bro, it is. Oh my god, it's just raining explosions.
Necessarily find a good lead. This 14 seconds that does remain over towards
good nade.
Would be enough for Animus to get themselves into a lead, but a slender one at that. Champy will shut that idea.
Shotty! Dead.
So we're trying to find something, not going to be able to.
All right, so basically tie game heading into P1.
Between these two teams, it's a 5-point game in Exclusive's favor. Animus have managed to find the P2 rotations though, so in a good spot.
Somebody said this is Wolves vs Q9 from Temu.
Good God.
For what it's worth, this is pretty much classic Combine right now. 10-point difference.
This is classic Combine.
It is.
Well, I don't know if that's going to grow as Exclusive do currently have P1 control. They want to try and flip out for P2.
Big play.
Pistol outgunning an SMG outgunning an AR is wild to think.
Yeah.
P2 itself, and Animus are going to have to waste resources making sure that Neil doesn't flip said spawns.
Ooh.
They're giving away a lot of time on P1 right now. Exclusive.
They have given up a lot of time on both P1s.
And Exclusive have a big advantage right here because of how much Animus dumped in order to keep P4.
Yep. Don't want to give the spawns well, they have to be careful not to do that now because the pressure's starting to come in from Rob Exclusive. They find a couple of gunfights to them.
Pressure.
Map Shock finding plenty himself.
Ooh, so
decent time here. Okay, they might not have the spawns for P2, but you get yourself 30-40 seconds. You take that risk all day.
Yeah, you got that cushion. I'll take that trade. And you got 3 operators.
Yep.
It is easy.
They're gonna go ahead and burn the first.
Ooh, they don't get anything.
God, no good. Wow. W bait.
Sparrow.
Trophies in the system, and they're like all hands off.
Yep.
Yep.
Will shut down the push from the outside as well. Champy will eventually find him. So a little bit of pressure.
Wow.
If they're inside of the point with a war machine.
Wow, they invest. Yeah, they all come online at the same time because of how they paced it for P4.
Towards P2, they're still in control.
Oh, I'm about to say, there ain't no way you win that gunfight, but...
So back spawn still locked in for Animus. I said
the
it again,
world, dude.
Oh my. Where's Veer calling that from? Okay, he's on the outskirts. Oh!
Wait.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, this is such a big investment for 20 seconds.
20 seconds to get. You get this time. You keep Animus towards the back line, but the defense, you're going to go down. Now you got to do it just
Yeah, they had to find a way through. And when
Veer got Fred, I think.
They managed to hold. 10 seconds to go. Exclusive. Trying to get something going here. Shock is going to find a way through
the rotation.
I mean, I guess they're trying to pin him back, but one player slipped through the back line.
Oh, he didn't get the kill, but they know he's there because the
all the way down the other side of the map. But
yeah, the spawn out.
Oh, one other player who was on his way is going to be Says. Spawns towards the backside for Exclusive. A decent lead for them now off the back of it.
There it is. All right.
A good break at P2.
Full clearance. Good setup.
50 seconds still to play for here. Exclusive in full control. Just feels never mind.
Oh my god, they're getting torched. Oh, they're getting torched.
That much the entire game so far. This is an opportunity for Animus to do that by holding Exclusive towards the back of this hill.
Can't do it.
Here. They're getting the better of Exclusive for the moment.
Yes, Exclusive needed to find the gunfights and do. three of them go there.
Oh, they spawn. What? Split? What?
They could potentially find a brick spawn over
Okay, they read it.
Yep.
Alongside of it. It's absolute chaos. Who comes out?
I don't know if you want to be anchoring with these last 20 seconds.
Yeah, you can go ahead and push that out. Yeah.
Let him get the flip. Yeah, play this through. Even if it's just contest time, you're
Great
doing
play.
yourself a better justice of getting the setup for new.
Veer's gonna keep him pinned back here too.
Yeah, exactly.
Great play out of him. Great play. Two? Actually, I love that dip.
If he brings his out of play, they're gonna have a struggle to get to this hard point.
They gotta deal with Caesar roaming right now. He gets two.
He only finds the one. Will eventually
Still alive too. Yep.
But exclusive in a good spot to find some time here. Veer gonna have to hold it.
Yeah, they're starting to pull away.
They're not doing a great job of holding off that push from the P2 side, but
Yes, Caesar has to get some more value out of the Sparrow. So does Veer, really, with the War Machine. And now it is just going to be the latter of those two ops. These sides need to be watched. You need to see some heroic plays.
Oh my gosh, they've got this unlocked. They're not even getting within shooting distance. Oh, they take out the
shut down the
DM.
death machine. Oh my god.
Wow.
France has fallen. Oh my, Neil's still forming
Oh
over
my
there.
gosh,
There we go.
dude.
As soon as I said they weren't holding P2 side off, Neil just goes absolutely bonkers.
Oh, the spacing on the ops is so good too. Whoa, bro's stuck. Golly. Oh no, yeah. The backs have been broken.
Taking time away from exclusive here in this game. That was the first time where it felt like definitively that was exclusive's ground to hold.
Paris has fallen.
Didn't even really get a look at it outside of Sauer's initial approach towards the hard point. Now we go back towards the time. Exclusive, they are 18 points away from victory.
They might be able to close it out here. We might not even get a P2.
Control they can get.
Animus did not have the spawns for P2, but a bit of a split comes through, so they will have them. They need to stop exclusive, getting good time over towards P1. They need to stop them just getting 18 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way you go plus 100 in the last rotation of a combine.
Clip it, chat. This is the moment. Maybe we do see a P2 here. They've been playing it pretty solidly and maintain spawns.
Exclusive got it unlocked.
Trust.
You've got to stop him. You've got to go for the
Dead. Nobody close.
Solo, get on there! Oh, it's shut down. That's it, chat.
Norks!
There we go.
Ooh.
Walk away with a dominant map victory, the most dominant we've seen this entire series.
Are Animus allergic to OBJ? So, chat, here's the thing. It's kind of tough to play the OBJ when you're dead. It's, one of those things that's difficult to do both at the same time.
Out for exclusive. They retake the lead in this grand final. They are one map away.
Animus might retire after this tournament? That'd be crazy.
Man,
like all of them?
That would be wild. I doubt Solo retires.
Yeah. Point at the end of the first set where I was talking about it being like a 10-point difference between the two teams. I think it was like 85 to 95, something to that.
But also I get it because like there's no tournaments from now till next May if you're in the West.
You know, we talk about kind of P2, right? The hard point that generally speaking is the one that everyone goes to, and the
Let's get picked up by a Chinese org, easy.
Or Big Brain.
Indian org. Come on.
Through, for the most part, they
relocate.
What you want to do, which is hold players towards the back of that point. You go towards P3, exclusive again, get the better look. But I think the most damning kill of them all was that P4 that you guys just saw right there. The only player that even got a look towards it was Sao, and he couldn't really do anything outside of to get the one kill. So exclusive, perfect rotations, perfect holds in that second set.
Well played. 2 minutes for Caesar, 2 minutes for Spy.
My word. They really did turn it on over towards that P4. They just seemed to get themselves set up either side.
That's how you got to play it.
You have to actually find some good time because it can be so mixy. But as soon as they cleared, they had players in positions that could stop those small choke points. And we've seen on multiple occasions,
we're all match point right now.
Yep.
We've seen Stays find a push through with a death machine in hand, I should say, and Neil's already waiting in the corner to shut him down. And Stays was such a big factor for the side of Animus on that map yesterday. He went crazy. I think it was
Fit
like
check.
kills within the first 3 hills or something stupid like that.
Hornet
Got the
shirt.
EMP pretty much off the rip.
Shorts.
And today, just not able to replicate that, but it would have been difficult to. It was an incredible performance from them, but exclusive on every single level. Very, very impressive there.
No, Rejects is not an actual org chat.
Yeah, but that next map is going to be a control, and that is the one map, obviously outside of the freebie they got from being in the upper bracket final, that Animus have won thus far. So honestly, you know what? I'm fully, give me the Animus jersey, I'm putting it on. I want another game 7 between these two teams.
Yeah, I would. I mean, like, I get it.
L bias caster.
In the grand finals.
He said he's gonna put on an Animus jersey. Let's riot, chat.
Wow, unbelievable.
But I would love to see.
We won't stand for this.
Call me a bias caster, whatever. I'll take the title. Animus did look better in the last control. They looked more composed. Exclusive, I think, after losing one of the zones, couldn't really get map control. I will say though, you know, we're going to.
Yeah, I guess if you're EU, it's like
a little bit easier to do that, right? This is much more of a.
There's no region that has less motivation to stay in COD Mobile than EU, because not only are you not playing in CDM, Garena Masters, anything that's happening in the East, but you also only have one spot too. So it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Like, at least in NA and LATAM, you got 3 spots that you're fighting for.
Offered up a couple of surprises.
EU, it's like, if you're not the best, then, you know, what are you gonna do about it?
And I still don't know whose game this is.
So he's picking his nose. No, I keep pulling out nose hairs because my mustache hairs are too long and they're tickling my nose hairs.
Feels that exclusive probably need to do this yet. A firing range will be interesting.
OUG versus Rejects first champs match in Marshy feeds tag kills for a nuke. I could actually see that happening.
You would still fancy them to.
I could see that happening.
In a firing range.
Wait, did they switch the format?
Exclusive.
Oh, they have the right. They have the right map.
Oh, nice.
So it's
W.
hard point to control to search and destroy.
W.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Already off the start of this game, exclusive.
Neil just reconnected.
That's not good.
No.
It's a crucial gunfight by A, and I absolutely love this play from Animus. They are forced in to try and get some map control before capturing A.
So not able to land the shot, and Champy will find his second. So
that is a dominant start.
Grab a hold of something. Champy got extremely aggressive straight over towards Butcher Shop as well. Now all of a sudden, that start from Animus wiped out. Exclusive send them back to their respawn.
Spy Cook.
It's only Says who really is in the position to get himself.
Oh, they got him in the blend. Well, never mind.
He does. Says still the only one that's actually managed to make it out the spawn. If the and Code can have to fight their way out, but Exclusive do well to recover.
Exclusive
wasn't global always this format? It was supposed to be, but the pregame thing said they were finishing on control.
Yeah, and Garena had that same rotation.
Yeah,
for control. They
or maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I guess I didn't see the pregame thing, but I assumed that was what it was.
I'd have to go back and look at it. I remember it showing, but I don't remember what map numbers it had.
So what's the plan now for Animus? They need to try and find a way out their spawn. Easier said than done.
That's very, very difficult. Of course, it's worth saying, guys, that the spawn trap isn't the same anymore. We've got a lot more dynamic spawns on this map, so player like number 1, Spy, getting...
It was a good start for Exclusive, and then nothing after that.
A little bit further back towards their spawn. However,
hey, they're so stuck.
Yeah,
big double for Says. Whoa!
Okay, a 3.
Says finds 3, and I was talking about the life.
Oh, boxed out. Yeah, they can't get cross. It's not going to happen.
Says has done well. I'm not quite sure how he managed to actually slip the net, because Exclusive really had it quite tight on the spawn. He still is actually out of the spawn, and Exclusive aren't really too worried about him. They're just farming everybody else.
Yep.
Find something, but Nox will get taken.
Did Exclusive spend an op? No.
No, they didn't.
Right. Sour can find one at Cesar. They would have to find pretty much a 4 dead quickly and hold it down.
Why are you backing up? You know he's flashed down there.
A heroic effort to say the least, but a 1 versus 10.
I guess they're trying to run away for upcharge.
I know. I think they're trying to.
They're trying to keep it contested. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it contested.
Actually, outside of this round, yeah, they find Saze. Okay, massive gunfight because Saze was on a huge spree there. He was 1 kill away from getting an EMP. That would have been hella disruptive to Animus in the next round, or to Exclusive in the next round. But he's going to go down before that EMP can be obtained. So just the Hunter Killer drone and the Predator missile to be concerned about for Exclusive.
Big moment. Saze was able to find something now of a round that they had already
Ooh,
lost.
Caesar spared himself.
It could have been huge, but Exclusive draw first blood here in the crossfire
That's
control.
never good.
Yeah.
Decent enough start for Exclusive as well, but here comes that Predator missile.
One off the
we were talking
pred.
about. Not able to find a great deal with it, but Champy will find Saze with one of his own. Trying to clear out Butcher, and they do so via just spraying bullets into it. They managed to find him. A push.
Good lord, they stack that thing.
I'll bring something to the table here for Exclusive. It's been a nice stop.
They would have done quick. Plenty of time to take advantage.
By Animus this time on the defense. Okay, you're getting over aggressive now, Animus. You're starting to overheat a little bit.
Yeah,
you're going for a full AD.
They're trying to do way too much off of this.
Yeah.
Capture, but at what cost? Because you're getting over aggressive. You're actually losing the
They gave up so much map control on this side. What are they doing?
Starting to get forward.
Yeah, Champy has found a route through. An open door over towards the B side. Animus doing a decent job over towards A, but it's kind of just...
That'll be A locked in. Yeah, I don't know why they invested so much into stopping the A cap.
They forced out the Tempest from Neil. Spy will find something onto Cathilla, though, with the Predator missile, and now for Animus, they probably could have been set up and broken, right? And
Good checks from Neil.
with their backs against the wall just a little bit as Neil.
He's gotta go, man. You got like, no time.
Yeah,
on that
there's
thing.
no time left. What the?
Exclusive, starting to push
Did he
forward.
not want it charged?
That would be huge.
I have no idea.
I don't.
Okay, a little bit overzealous, Neil. Let's
think he got a little scared. He got
for the moment, but you do have Spy push forward.
Yeah,
Spy
okay.
is piecing with the Ani. Now you've got Animus back into their spawn. Exclusive, starting to feel hot.
Oh,
here.
you gotta hit that spot. There you go.
Ooh.
They found a moment, and it could be theirs to just take this one away. A 2-0 lead on a crossfire control. Would it spell the inevitable? Would it spell the
There it
end of
is.
an era for
Not-
Animus? Because
Whoa!
Exclusive are running away with it. The shots coming through. Gathilla
Oh my God.
has to find
Yep.
something new.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Swings
Oh, match point, chat. This could be it.
an exclusive
Brace yourself.
2-0
Might be the end of the road.
round away from being
Man, I really wish they played first to 4.
Just perfect from Exclusive. Spy clearing so much space. He's on 17
Really?
damn kills right
You
now.
like the 4?
He is
Better?
I do. First to 3 just feels way too fast.
They play first to 3 and they play minute-and-a-half rounds. I think we need to flip that to 2 minute
Oh,
rounds.
I didn't even realize that the rounds were shorter.
They're shorter than Search.
Oh, that's
to have. They needed it.
oh, that's kind of wild. I totally never realized that.
They know they have plenty of opportunities to close this one out, but Nox is looking to try and get this one done for his team already over towards the
Yeah, they need
backside
to
of
extend this to
apartments.
2 minutes, and they need to.
Claw's done all the damage. Shark
I feel-
is already
yeah.
out
Lead
as
about
well.
30 seconds.
No
about
wonder
this.
it's usually so defensive sided. You only got a minute and a half.
Attacker spins the game on its head. Exclusive can't find a kill. Never mind the round.
This is the round you wanted. This is it right here. Shark just putting teams in the blender. You've got a massive life advantage. You really, really needed this round. You just got to be careful that you don't fumble it. That's a wave of gunfights coming.
Oh, Infinity doing a
Exclusive's way.
thing.
Animus now getting beat before A. Be very careful here. You had a 10 life advantage. It's all the way down
And
to
the lives
6
are gone.
Down to 4. You've got to be
And there's 3 more ops charged for Exclusive after this one.
Upon ops, upon
Yep.
ops. The war machine is out.
Oh, Champy just got
Ooh.
shut down. He fired
Yeah.
a bullet too, didn't he?
I couldn't tell.
Fire a shot.
I mean, he
Big.
doesn't. I mean,
Hunter Killer comes through, finds 2.
Big
And that's
double.
going to open the door towards this A side.
Get some breathing
Animus
room.
have to get this done. Exclusive.
Neil just holding on to
8
dear
lives
life with that.
remaining on their side of things. Shark
Tempest
trying to get
again?
aggressive too. Butcher, that's a big gunfight win from Via. He was able to find Champy, but Via will find another with a Hunter Killer drone now.
Yo,
Via,
what the
he can
heck?
start getting
These
kills.
have been
With
some
a 10
booty
versus
cheeks
6.
tempests.
He can. He'll find 2. 11 versus 6.
5 left.
10 versus 5.
Oh, Spy.
If you're Animus, you need to get it done. Gathilla may well have saved it. He may well have allowed them to breathe just a little easier. B capture ongoing, as is the A side. Exclusive still have a shot.
I mean, if you're exclusive here, you might want to just like throw your lives out. You don't want to be hiding here.
That might well matter down the line. Shot
Unless you're
inside
gonna
that.
try
You
and
can
win
take
this round,
one
which I don't
slow
think you.
if you're Animus.
I mean,
be able to do it.
4v9, but they've got to hit across to B, so if they get a couple of cutoff kills.
Charge back through their operators for the beginning of the next round. That would not be the best for you. So maybe
Force some operators out of them, I guess.
Champy's got to move, though. You can't stay there. Yeah.
Couple of kills do come through though, Ton, and that map control is starting
Hey,
to
Champy,
fade
you can't
away
park there,
in front
bud.
of their very eyes.
They do have time.
And the like the operator exchange is not really bad. Pred.
He let it hang too high.
I think he's just sitting there and waiting for info.
Oh, he got one.
Yeah.
But finds the pick anyway. 5 versus 4. Exclusive are holding this so well.
DM.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think he was just playing to try to get pushed forward. He went too far.
This is going to turn the attention of Animus towards him, and again, it's more time wasted off the clock.
Oh my
A
god.
minute and a half. In what felt like a blink of an eye.
Oh, get out of there, champion.
Wallbang. Oh my gosh.
Wallbang, come in. Yeah.
In favor of Animus. Map control. And game in general.
It might be worth spending an Opticross here.
It's all going to be on this break, which is taking.
I mean, you got to. It's basically do or die if you don't win this round.
Yeah.
20 seconds. Can't afford to sit here.
There's Tempest.
Roll.
They're going to try to push through the front.
Oh, it's shut down.
Sniped.
Oh, Godzilla. Oh, that's it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, he's all the way through the back line. Oh, he made a noise. He made a noise.
That's it.
Wow. Wow.
Exclusive are your European champions.
Wow.
And we will see them in Katowice in November. It took 5
Crazy.
goes. They eventually get the job done.
Congrats to Exclusive.
Let's go.
Exclusive. They have got it done. We said it right. A massive life advantage for Animus. It is easy to let that slip, and I will say that was not down to Animus playing badly. They just could not get any map control. Everything of Exclusive in those final few moments was absolutely perfect. The way that I think Neil played that Predator missile, right? Look, hey, listen, we know where they are. You get a kill off the back of it as well is insane. You see, I think it was Champy pushing up the death machine off the back of that as well. Cool. Nobody's inside Delhi. More time wasted off of the clock. And then, of course, we talk about Caesar with that 3-piece with the Sparrow. Are you kidding me?
I'm really happy for Exclusive, but it's also just bittersweet because both of these teams are really good. And God.
Once again, make no mistake, Caesar has just made one of the best plays we have seen this entire year of Call of Duty Mobile.
A clutch play at that. It was a significant
spit it out there, son.
disadvantage
Spit
for
it.
Animus for Exclusive.
Holy!
over here.
Final round of control.
Larissa
Game mode that they've continuously done it on.
did 20 gifted members. Nellie's asleep, so I can't be too loud. Can we get some member mention?
Exclusive have finally.
Exclusive going to stage 5.
I cannot believe what I just watched. I'm pretty sure, Brody, I'm going to agree with you. I think that's the best play in Call of Duty Mobile we have literally seen all year until we're going to get to Katowice. Nothing has topped that. Again, Caesar, as far as...
What was the play they're talking about? Maybe I was not paying attention.
That moment right there,
I have no idea.
Just the opposite way, right? You called a ton. 4 grand finals, finally showing
5 versus 3. Numbers in favor of Animus.
Let me watch this.
And game in general in favor of Exclusive. 30 seconds to go. It's all going to be on this break, which is taking a while to formulate. 25 seconds to go.
They've got to go.
So Caesar.
Can't afford to sit here. You see one player. They're going to try to push through the front, obviously around the flank as well. Caesar's watching that one. Neil for the first blood. You get a second kill through. Animus now pushing forward.
Are they just talking about the Sparrow?
Yeah, okay, yeah, the Sparrow.
3 in a row with the
That was a great play. We're saying that's the best play we've seen in Call of Duty Mobile this year?
No, that's definitely not.
Huh?
That was just enough to get the job done. It was not best play COD Mobile this year. That's. I mean, it was a great. I mean, by any means.
Obviously, it was a big moment, but also like.
Why would you? They destroyed Animus.
The whole year?
They were just going to play the exact same.
Since it was 3v5?
More or less.
I mean,
they lost that map. You can really tell.
Yeah.
Once again, like it's a. I'm not saying it's not a big play,
and if they put that
but this year,
they are gonna have to, by the way, because Exclusive. We talk about Europe on the grand stage, right?
Maybe for the West.
That's done terribly the last.
Maybe for the West, yeah.
It's that kind of VOD work. It's that kind of prep work that is gonna get.
Yeah, chat. Europe only have one spot.
And they're really going to have to up that game. It is very, very difficult
Oh,
when have we ever gone into like stage 4s? And North America is the only ones that haven't been
but this is who we have so far coming to the World Championships
announced yet or haven't played through. It's usually Garena the last one
yeah, usually Garena is
right?
last.
From LATAM, Southeast Asia, we got
I feel like NA has been later recently.
From Japan,
okay.
Europe have exclusive, the only team who will be representing the region.
What is that, 5, 7 spots secured so far?
He said he feels like exclusive are the only ones who can represent the region correctly. If they play like that, they've got a decent chance of representing us well here, probably, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Rafts 9K versus Wolves might be the best play this year. Is that the one where you had the shotgun, the KRM?
You really do expect for, like, I guess your gunny to be where your mouth put yourself if you are Veer, and like. Really kind of
was it the shotgun 9K?
Yeah, that's probably
was
it.
It was absolutely electric.
Was that versus Wolves? The takeoff?
I want to say it was.
You only got one shot at it, so I'm happy.
I mean, once again, like obviously that was a big moment play, but I don't think that the Sparrow was necessary. Like there were so many things that led up to the Sparrow being able to even have that impact because they were in what 4v9 and they reeled it back into that point.
Yeah. I actually can't believe that you guys did it in that manner.
Veer's back, buddy.
Little smile. You said it to us beforehand, Veer. You said that you think you can be the team to represent the region. You should be able to get it done if you play within yourselves, and man, you boys got it done.
Yo, thank you very much. Listen, I might be talking, but at least I can back it up.
I love this guy.
He's always gonna talk.
Yesterday we only lost because
let's go, Veer. Come on.
Yes. Smoking everyone, just like it should be. This is how it was done before the month's preparation to this.
They executed,
and
brother.
One thing I can only say, yo, shout out to those that left us when we were in our lowest point, bro.
Yo!
Fuck all you.
Whoa.
Honestly. Shout out to
bro's getting fined big time.
Yeah, dude. And that's all I can say.
Bye earnings.
All I can say. GG's to everyone supporting. It was hella people. Shout out to the Indians, Godlike, Soul, T2P, Felins. These guys are really, really good. I appreciate them, and we love you, boys. This is for us and for everyone else. It was bound to happen that we're winning, and we got it now. We got it now. Finally.
Let's go. Let's get round.
Oh man, listen,
we love that.
I'm so happy for you,
right
mate.
now.
Obviously, you know, I've been a big supporter of exclusive for the longest time now. You boys have crushed it here. It's quite clear that you guys put a lot of work in to that grand final. It's something that you've mentioned multiple times now. You know, we talk about that VOD off the back of yesterday's upper bracket final. I want to talk about the Search and Destroy in particular because your guys' Search and Destroy was brilliant. Honestly, like we looked at it and we were like, yeah, very clearly, you know, we talk about the Coastal Search and Destroy yesterday versus the Coastal Search and Destroy that you just played. Like, talk to me about what changes you made going into that in particular, because that for me is where it feels like you guys definitely made the most changes.
I mean, the way we played yesterday, Coastal, like we were kind of surprised we played this way, but at the same time, we have to give Animus the props because they played literally mind games with us. And looking back at the VODs, we just realized we were just tweaking, going left and right, and they just caught us always off guard. And we were just like, okay, today we're gonna chill. We're not gonna tweak. Let them come to us. If we're defending, and just stick to whatever plan we're gonna have to go. Trust in each other, and this is literally all it takes for us, like, to be able to win against them. Because we know if you're locking down SND, these boys ain't winning shit.
Go.
So
here, talk to me. Let him just.
They caught us lacking yesterday, but
that's honestly a great game plan in Search or Destroy too. Obviously,
oh yeah,
we beat them. So you know.
Very true. You absolutely did. And you finally got your get back, and as well the big shout outs there for champion.
Oh.
Man, I'm going to be able to see you in Katowice representing all of Europe once again, dude. But like, look, let's keep it a $150 with one another. You guys haven't made out of groups before. It's a little bit of a different format. You guys are looking damn good. Really solid as far as all the efforts. Your macro is insane. Your gunny is absolutely nuts. You guys got this big whopping prize pool for you in November. Tell me how are you guys going to power yourselves up in between now and then? What are you focused on?
I mean, the one thing we will keep focusing on is obviously hardpoint and control, and alongside SND, but like how the respawns are bread and butter, like we're trying to get really good at that. The SND will just get eventually better by just scrimming like the Eastern teams, the Indians, like the CDM teams. You will learn a lot from them in the progress. That's what we also did leading up to this. We have never scrimmed Europe in a process to this.
Oh wow!
We just scrimmed only Indians and Americans. This way we can sort of learn from them, and it showed as well that we can learn from them and that we can also compete against them. That's why we're just fairly confident going to stage 5 that we are gonna do damage. We are gonna do damage.
All right.
I just want to ask you, kind of on a personal level. Obviously, it's brilliant to get the Katowice, but for you, is it probably a better feeling to beat Animus eventually, or is it just getting Katowice? It doesn't matter which way you did it.
I mean, obviously, it's good to get the Vendetta we deserve, because Neil and me been through a lot. We placed second, I think, 2.5 years in a row, which is quite impressive, but it's at the same time sad. So it finally
it's the year they really needed to lock in first. So
and especially against Animus as well, because it always felt like they are kryptonite. So now actually pulling through against them, it's just a nice feeling personally, like knowing you can win. So, and you just don't fumble as well. So for me, it's really nice. It's feeling really nice. It was bound to happen. So, you know, finally got it done.
Scrimming CDM teams now. This has been a big talking point in the community, right? You know, CDM has been this big thing for a lot of teams, you know, specifically for teams you mentioned, right? Godlike Soul, OUG, you know, Accelerate, even like Diabolos and Exceed, right? You've got all these teams now that are getting more experience against Chinese teams that they otherwise wouldn't, and it's made those teams better. For you guys then, obviously as a team outside of that kind of system, you haven't had a chance to have that same kind of sort of practice. How are you feeling about that, right? Because that's been the big point of contention, you know, the non-CDM teams, how are they going to compete? Where are you guys sitting with that right now?
I'm fairly confident we could beat most of the CDM teams.
Ooh!
Wow!
On any given day, but I can confidently say CDM is like the best place for people to get better at. That is true, and you can also learn very much from them, especially on S&D on control. We learned a lot, like credits to Godlike and Soul. We learned a lot from them, so it was really nice adapting to that and just sort of just
I don't know if making that statement was
learning from them and just knowing how to play the game, because you don't really have that on a region that doesn't know how to play. You just play to play.
Him saying that he could.
It is good having someone to play against.
Most of the teams
sure.
in CDM. That's
I think they could. For a few more of the results to
I think he was saying like on the right day.
You got Galaris, you got Elevate being there. You already know a handful of the CDM teams that are going to be there as well. Who do you want to face most? Who's the biggest target that you guys are after as an entire region?
I mean, it would be delusional to not say Wolves or Elevate, because I want the matchup. Like, please give it to us. Like.
Are you sure you want that matchup?
Play the best teams. I just want to have fun playing.
I don't think anybody wants that matchup.
Because last times we always played, we just ended up playing Indians or like Americans or Latam. We never got the chance to play against Chinese teams specifically. So I would love to play against Chinese teams. That's all I can say. I would just love to play against them. Anyone.
Well, Via, you've kind of sent everybody on notice now. That's everyone looking out for exclusive when we do get the Katowice. Congratulations. Going to give you an opportunity for any more shout-outs you want to give. You give a few at the beginning, but any more shout-outs to your supporters.
In a couple weeks.
I mean, obviously, shout out to my family. I mean, they've been supporting me a lot. They just want me to win. So shout out to them.
Hope you
and
enjoy.
To my teammates, especially to Max, you've been our coach. You've been through a lot of dark times with us. That's very a lot of us. So the win is also for him, because he's living in India and his time zones